Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Arizona's offense starts in less than ideal field position off that poor return. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And in fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He'll field it close to the 50. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. If I success the formation, it's third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Grab down the middle. It's Scott. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
In the red area, it's Henderson. Not much on that play, brought down short. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Howard. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The game makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they pick up the first down, tackle at the 25. A new set of downs after that completion. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. On the run here. Lets it go. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here comes the point after attempt. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pocket breaking down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to throw. It's Fifita. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. They bring the punter onto the field now. A low line drive. Ugly punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. Offense makes their way on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Incomplete.
In a second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Arizona, 0.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. 2nd down play coming up.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
well, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays.
The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here, the offense has time for 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. First down, looking to throw the football. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Fifita. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's blocked. The kick was low. The defense has got, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. He's past the 30. At the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. We're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Caught over the middle. It's Murphy. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And he drops back in the gun, looking for the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona. Lining up to try the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver. But I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Murphy. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive was. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this one is getting ugly.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. First down here for this offense. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a
catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Short loss of the play sets up second and long from the 18. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Let's it fly to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
And they'll set up.
Long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback. Shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
First and goal here for the offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
And Arizona.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
3rd down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Fifita. And he pulls in the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
14.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 40. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Judkins. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That run sets up a critical third down play. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Important third down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Howard. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Trying to run it. It's Henderson. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first.
Touchdown, Ohio State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Almost set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The turn begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. Running past the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's in Arizona.
So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. First and 10 play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Breaks free. Oh, a sack. The senior on his defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. And the ball to the ground. Defense has got the football. Gets loose now and heads downfield.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Finding space at the 20. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Oh, the running back, I think he might be frustrated. He had such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's got it inside the 15. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's at the 50. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
It's a fake. The kicker's got it. Going to try to run for this. And he's driven way back and tackled. Epic fail on that fake PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Ohio State 91, Arizona 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage. coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Tries to get it to the running back. It's an out route. The catch made. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up in fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On first down, it's play action. Going for a big play downfield. Has caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. So they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down.
On this winds up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And here comes the victory formation. Every coach's favorite play call. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.